Hello everyone. It's been a very long time that we haven't met. So I'm now continuing with my playlist of course on C programming. And as we've already done the basics and we started with small programs, I would be rather giving you multiple programs on the very basic computation level so that you'll be able to practice. So in this video, we'll be looking at converting Fahrenheit to Celsius, so temperature conversion. So the first thing we require to know is the formula. So if at all I have been given F, which is storing the temperature in Fahrenheit, then the formula that I need to use is F minus 32 into 5 by 9. Now this is obviously a mathematical way of writing. Okay, when it comes to programming, you obviously have to do necessary changes. Fine, so let us see how do we do that. First of all, I need two variables. So let me declare them as float, that is F and C. F is for Fahrenheit and C is for Celsius. Okay, so I will ask user for a temperature in Fahrenheit. So enter temperature in Fahrenheit. Okay, so that has to be accepted in F. So scanf percent F and ampersand F. Don't get confused. Percent F is a format specifier, and because the name of the variable is also F, we are saying ampersand F. Okay. So now we are going to apply the formula. So C is equal to F minus 32, okay, into in a bracket 5 by 9. I'm currently just writing the way we can see the formula mathematically. Now why it will not be suitable when we do it programmatically? Because when I allow 5 by 9, when I allow that division, 5 divided by 9 is simply going to give you 0. And we'll have the answer as 0 because 0 into anything is 0. So we don't want that. We want the actual answer for 5 by 9. So it has to be either 5.0 by 9, that will solve the problem. Okay, or else if at all you understand mathematics behind this formula, isn't it 5 by 9 into F minus 32 is nothing but 5 into F minus 32 divided by 9. I hope all of you understood this. Now what's the advantage of doing this way? Whenever I do F minus 32 first, F being the float, F minus 32 will be float. 5 into that float answer will be float, and when I'm dividing a float value with 9, I'll be getting the actual answer. Okay, so that's the advantage. I hope you got it. So I got the value in Celsius, so I'll say temperature in Celsius equal to, I can very well use percent 0.2f. We've already had seen what is the use of having that precision. Okay, you can very well go back and check the previous videos where we talked about flags, fill width and precisions. Okay, now here we're going to print C, and that's the end of it. So let's see how exactly it works. So we're going to compile. Okay, it gets compiled. Let's execute. Okay, so the temperature in Fahrenheit, if at all you know, if at all I put 98.6, roughly it should come around 37, which is a body temperature. Okay, so see, temperature in Celsius is 37. Okay, maybe I'll just try to run it again. So execute, run 100 Fahrenheit. Okay, it's 37.778. Okay, very clearly that if at all I put 32 Fahrenheit, it is obviously going to give me 0 Celsius because there it starts. Fine. So in short, a very short and sweet program which basically doing the computation. You know, we have not yet started with the control structure and all these things. So we currently are at the level where we can do simple programs like take the input, apply the formula, or you do the computation, get the result, get the output, and you display it. Fine. So as I said, maybe I'll try to give you some more programs in this particular level. Okay, before we start with control structures. Okay, and in some of the programs you'll be learning some concepts as well. Like for example, we'll be looking at the concept of how to create constants or what are preprocessor directives along with these small programs only. Okay, but this video was dedicated for Fahrenheit to Celsius conversion, and I hope all of you have understood how to do the same using a C program. Okay, we can very well try converting Celsius to Fahrenheit. Okay, rather those who are going to look at this video can very well post into comment the formula for conversion of Celsius to Fahrenheit. Okay, so you can very well change the subject or object of the formula, and you can very well try to provide that help. So maybe others can take that and can do the programs. You can very well have, it's a short program, so maybe where the program itself can be posted as a comment, okay, for the reverse conversion Celsius to Fahrenheit. Fine, so I'm now hoping to have a frequent videos getting uploaded, and I'm hoping to connect back with you all, and please spread it to many students who are learning C programming and they are in a need of a very simple and a straightforward approach. Fine, so here I am with my video of the playlist, a course on C programming where the C programming is simplified. So I'm RVD signing off from this video. We'll meet soon in the forthcoming videos. Thank you and take care. Happy learning.